Can you hear me now, guys? Just can you thumbs up if you can hear me? Can you let me know if you can hear me? Hope that everyone can hear me. Things are going well. Hello, thank you. Okay. A big day coming up. Also another big move coming later very soon. With the news, first of all, let me see the news coming up. Looking at the calendar on the news, what we see here on there is a GBP news coming tomorrow, and so what is coming later today? Yeah, so 11 p.m. What is the data here? Okay, so GBP MPC official bank rate votes, so that's something showing a bit red, and official bank rate is remaining as it is. So we see that GBP, let's see what's happening with the GBP pairs. Okay, that's a bounce on GBP, big bounce. So you see that a big move on GBP. Likely we'll see that because dollar was weaker and weaker and weaker, so we got some kind of strengthening on GBP due to the news. Now the most important question is this coming again back or it is moving up? I think the way the price started to drop, very high chance that GBP USD will try to drop the daily 20 MA, which is the weekly 20 MA as well. So chances for further downside is high. So with the news, if the price is going up for liquidity gap, we might see that ultimately GBP again coming down for another wave of drop. As you see that this is a structure, price was gathering liquidity multiple times, so expect that GBP USD and GBPJPY is coming down for deeper liquidity gap. So we could see that it's coming down for deeper drop, but at this point here you saw that bounce. So let's see how it affected the GJ. Okay, GJ had crazy move, big bounce from this level on GJ as well. After the monthly close today on GBPJPY, we can see that the market after this monthly close had a initial drop. Now it's picking up. Guys, can you smash the like button please? That helps. Thank you for your support to the channel. Appreciate your support and everything that you are putting on the channel. Thank you. And give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Bernard, thank you. Yusuf, double, Ragab, yes, thank you. Yusuf, Chino, Sharu, Teddy, Darren, Yusuf, Ronnie. Well done, everyone. Welcome. Now, GBPJPY also had a big bounce. I'm looking at all of them to see. Now looking at the daily chart on GJ, after big drop it had a bounce, so let's see if the price is reversing again. It's a long-term bull. The news has taken the price to the upside. I think GJ, you see that GJ already has broken this trend line here. So it's a very significant level of trend line on GBPJPY, and because it has broken out of the trend line, okay, this is a significant trend line, has broken out of the structure, so we might see that a good movement on GJ ahead. 4-hour candle, we look at the monthly. This is the monthly close here. We look at the 1-hour chart, where the market is basically, after this structure is bouncing to the upside. Here is pretty big move, and we'll wait for to see, because it has broken that trend line. This is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, waiting for the price to, we need to see a big candle close, retest, and then continuation to the upside. That's what I'm expecting. So let's wait to see the market to settle down. I've come a bit earlier today so that I can see that the whole move. So thank you, Tony. Well done, Joke. Chino. Yes, coach. Thank you, Andy. Suffer. GBPJPY will bounce up from now. Yeah. Michael. Amitor. Good afternoon. Shireen. Well done. Welcome, everyone. I hope that you guys are ready for big day. Another big day. We had a massive day also here. Let me see the gold. Gold looks to me that preparing for also potential bounce as GBP getting stronger. Post a trade on 1 minute chart that in fact has moved in that direction. So let's see what happened with gold on the daily, and then we'll be looking at the lower time frame. Guys and girls, make sure that you take notes. It's very important that you take note if you are passionate about trading, so that you are not missing any important lesson that giving here. As you know that here every information that I give are the real trading information that you will not find probably anywhere. So I try to give it for free in this live session as well as in all the content. And in addition, I do have a VIP group also where I train and also sending all my trades as well. So it's a complete place where you can learn and grow as a trader. So make sure that you stay tuned for everything. So what is we see on the daily? See, this is a big daily bull candle on GJ here, and in that daily bullish candle, okay, this is the daily support level. Price has broken that low, and from that level the market has made an upside bias. If we look at the weekly as well, we can see the same thing from this level, an upside bias. Now from the daily, the price has dropped down, had a bounce. So from the intraday perspective, here is the big move happen on GJ. It's a pretty big move to this support level, and with that move there's one green candle has got rejected. Now because it has a massive bigger move, it's also not a good idea to suddenly look for to see that it's going up. We have seen a reversal on the 1 minute, so I posted trade on 1 minute, and that had an inverted head and shoulder I have seen on 5 minutes. So here I made an error, so there is a 5 minutes, but anyway it ended up to be a winning trade because we closed earlier a bit, and that's where we see the market from this 5 minutes time frame. It's basically consolidating in that area. Now from that consolidation, either it can break the support or it can go back up again. It's very essential here to see. Okay, so I think there is a probability to move up also, though it's a big drop to this support level, and there was multiple manipulation in that area. So you could see that GJ is, gold is either going up to this resistance, which is also high probability because the price has crossed the daily low. All right, so daily low is very important. This is the daily support here, and daily support is absolutely essential. And if we see the market has made, especially if it reject from this support level, right, then we will be looking for short-term buy on gold once you will find that entry. Okay, so if we see that, we will be looking for that short-term buy. Okay, first of all, let it try to drop again, another attempt, and then we will be looking for that buy opportunity. Right, so you guys are ready? Dings, sir, gold buy or sell? That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Gold buy or sell? This is what we are discussing. We'll be waiting for a price action confirmation. Here it is still bearish in that area, but we could see the change of trend. At the moment, if gold form double bottom, I think it will try to break that low, and then if it create an overextension here forming reversal pattern, in that case we might see gold again revisiting this level here. Okay, so this is what we will be looking at on gold, right? So finding a very good trading opportunity in the upcoming session and this session. Right, so this is what with gold, and also this is what with GJ had a massive movement to the upside. Right, so let's keep watching the price action for entry, and let me know which one you are trading, which instrument you are trading, and also I want to know your opinion on what do you think, which way I'm starting a poll here. So which way your gold is heading? What do you think here? Bearish or bullish? Let me see. Which way gold is heading? Bearish or bullish? What do you think? So here is locally we can see that the market is trending from this level, and at the moment pretty good move. Okay, now when the market trend, especially gold and all the instrument that we see, when it trend, it really shows a very good movement. Especially trend is very important. Even if you look at the 1 minute chart, you will find that 5 minutes and 1 minute. Trend is the most important part to look at when you are trading. And as you can see, this market on gold was trending to the upside. This is a very strong uptrend. We have seen that break of structure. Now here is the price currently this is a, if you look at the past, what do you see here? Here is a big long wick candle, right? So this long wick candle is absolutely important, because this is where, with this long wick candle, is where big move happen, and it's a big manipulation here. Because the price has crossed that low, I'll be waiting for the price to come down, and if this one is dropping one more downside and then forming overextension from this trend line, you look at, then here will be our point to look at for potential buy. And this is what I will be waiting. As you know that patience is everything, isn't it? If you are, if you want to be a profitable trader, if you want to be a successful trader, then the patience is the key, right? Patience is the key. I know that in our past session we discussed it about patience. How can you develop, right? It's a very precious thing. There are many ways you can develop patience by not trying to be patient. Sometimes, anything you try hard, you'll see that you're not being able to do that. So the most important part here is to look at, see the image in your mind, what you want to be, right? If you want to be a patient, then see yourself already a patient trader rather than chasing to be patient. That's how you can think about it. Good morning. Which way you think Nasdaq is heading? So I haven't looked at Nasdaq yet. We will be looking at that. ND. So long-term bullish, short-term bearish. Well done. Very good point. This is what exactly long-term bull, short-term bear. If you look at the monthly, the price is, today is the first day of the month, and once the market, when there is a big volatility, because past month gold didn't move much, this month we might see that gold having a very good movement. Okay, if you look at the weekly, the price is almost nearing the weekly support level. Let's draw that one also. Let me draw that, write a text here, weekly support. If you look at that, this is the weekly support, and daily, that if that price, which is very unusual to happen, if it drops here, it will be 480 or almost 380 at least, which is almost very difficult to happen, but nothing is impossible. And so I think 11:30 there is another news on GBP that might take the price very unusually in one direction. So this is the weekly support. And now if the price become overextended here, we'll see how the price reacting to this support level. Okay, so with that said, let's look at we have looked at GBPJPY. That's a massive move on GJ, guys. It's just pushing high and high. It's not giving us an entry. We need to see the pullback, isn't it, for an entry. Pullback is very important. The way it is moving, there is another news. It's gonna be crazy at the moment. So the next news might bring the price. Settle is trending now. So because it's trending, I'll wait for a pullback and then we'll be entering. The moving average already crossed over from each other. Looks to me that it's a reversal call. But I want to see that the market has made decent pullback for that entry. Big move, massive movement on GJ and also gold. So keep eye on GBPJPY and gold trending nicely. So I will be looking for that entry. All right, looking for entry while we are looking at that. And in the meantime, guys, you know that smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Hello sir, I'm buying gold. Think it's going up. DXY is not bearish. Okay, thank you. Trade only GBPJPY, but I think gold needs more confirmation. So say well done, very good. Looking at buy for before 330, then sell. Okay, so send gold, do not buy now, wait for another drop. Yeah, no, not buying now, I know that. Hello coach, thank you. Patrick, well done, welcome. Manoj, please can you look at gold 1 hour, head and shoulder for gold figures, Manoj. So please can you look at gold 1 hour head and shoulder, gold 1 hour head and shoulder. Yeah, gold 1 hour already we see a head and shoulder. The market already has made big drop from that head and shoulder, but it's a, if you consider that head and shoulder for trading, that's gonna be very big move. Okay, 182 pip. So basically head and shoulder represents potential reversal here, but we are looking at the short-term move where I'm looking for it may drop further. As I mentioned, we could see another overextension, but waiting for gold to give us some kind of confirmation for a bounce. Okay, this is the main goal here. Pretty big day. I guess to drink a little bit of water. Let's see if I have enough water here. Pretty hot day in Melbourne. Are you in summer or winter? right, so let's get ready for a big trade. What's happening with dollar yen also? I want to see a little bit big move on dollar yen also. So yen pairs are moving at the moment, having a big move. Yen pairs are moving, but not a very good one. Let's keep focus on GJ. Big move on GJ. So there is, in 2 minutes, there is another news coming up, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, 11:30. So this is a tentative. Basically, there is no data on it, but that will make the price to be very volatile. I'm expecting GJ to have another drop before we enter a buy, because this move is a very unusual move. Expecting for pullback, a strong pullback, and then we can look for buy. All right, so we'll be looking to on that. And gold, gold is still not showing any kind of bullish pattern, so being patient is the key, right guys? And in the meantime, we can help to develop our trading psychology, which is also a big part of the game of trading. And I believe that you guys will agree with me that trading psychology is a big part of the game of trading. Can you look at gold 1 hour? Okay, we looked at Rosa head and shoulder and falling wedge. Thank you. 1 hour gold is heading to 1980 this month here. So we see okay, here is gold. Yeah, it's still not a very strong bull from the buyers. Now, how do you understand, the concept of liquidity and price action that we talk about? Let me bring up that on gold. While we are looking at gold, so while we are okay, so while we are looking at here on, let me see, in that area, so one of the trade that I posted early today on the BIP group, let's see on that one. So this is a one of the trade that I posted on the VIP group. So this is the gold trade. In among many of the trade, this is one of the, this is I really want to look at, is because this one is a very strong lesson for learning, which is a very important trade. Now, why did I posted that trade? You see that after that the market made a big move. So there's a saying that if you look at the one rice, you can understand all the rice how they're cooked. So with that notion, if we look at here, this is where I call that trade on gold. Now if you look at here, what do you see in that area? This is the structure. Now when I looked at that trade, when I posted that trade or I opened in my account, what did I look at? Let me note it down so that you guys knows exactly what are the points here. So number one that I looked at is liquidity. Okay, so three important part. I want to keep number one as trend, liquidity, number two liquidity, and then number three is price action. So if you want to trade with high accuracy, with high probability, the only way you can do is when you look at these three, the most important factor of the market, the backbone of the market: market structure, liquidity, and price action. So if you look at the human being, there are three important parts, right? So human being has a brain, has a mind, and also has energy. So these are the three parts that makes a human being. Similarly, these are the three things makes the market, right? So if you know that three things, then it becomes much easier for you to understand how the market moves, because these are the backbone of the market. So what is liquidity? Liquidity is the fuel of the market. What is market structure? Is the backbone of the market. What is price action? Is the leaf of the tree. So you can understand how a tree look like by the leaf. Price action will tell you exactly when to enter, because as a trader we need to answer two most important questions. One is when and which way, right? So which way, either buy or sell, this is the question that I more often get. And then to press the button, right? To press the red button or green button, which way. And then the next thing comes in when, right? So there is a guy called, he had a car, and his car is, his machine was not working. So he called for a mechanic, and mechanic said that he just looked at the machine and said that he need $1,000 to fix the car. And the guy agreed because it's a big machine. The mechanic looked a little bit and put a hammer on one screw and said the machine fixed. So the guy asked, what are you talking about, $1,000 for just one blow on the screw? The mechanic said, yeah, blowing the screw is $1, but which way, which screw to blow is $999. So these are the two things that if you know the directional bias in the market, but what candle to enter is essential, right? We know that the market will drop or will move up, but what candle to enter, it comes from the price action and liquidity. So if you look at that trade that we have opened, okay, this is what the trade is, right? Exactly, entry and stop loss. And that trade, if you look at, this is the points that I looked at, right? And according to our strategy, that has given that entry, and that, or we saw that there was a big move happen. We didn't take the full profit on it, but quite a few trade was close to it profit. So we had a big day, almost 3% gain, 4% gain in a single day in 24 hours. So we want to keep that way, moving forward. So now here is at the moment where we can find the next trade in the similar. At the moment, because the market already made a significant move in that direction, we'll be waiting for the price to retest this level and then to bounce from that zone, right? So this is the main goal here, is to look at. And let's see that GJ. Okay, so GJ is slowly trying to come down for a pullback, which is very highly likely that it's gonna come down for a pullback, which I'm expecting, because when you see this kind of direct move, it's always good idea to wait for the price to prepare for another flight, right? So this is how the price moves. The price take a flight and then move up. Euro dollar up. Believe gold wants to make double bottom in 15 minutes. Okay, so we'll look at GJ. Here is the daily. Let me see the daily. So the price is almost reached to the daily 20 EMA, above 20 EMA. This is the daily resistance here. Because this is the daily resistance here, let me see, because it's a daily resistance, and we might see another attempt from the seller. But once you see the market has made significant drop, we can look for potential entry on GJ. These are some of the levels that you will be looking to see how the price is reacting, and then we'll be jumping on a trade. Are you guys ready for a jump on a trade on GJ or on gold? So let's see on gold what's happening. Okay, here is the market slowly creating a pattern. Gold is still not showing very bull. Come on, it's a very narrow range in that area. All right, so in the meantime, I would appreciate your support to the channel by giving a thumbs up and also by subscribing to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. Come on, what's happening? A lot of things that running on. GBPUSD, GBPJPY. Okay. Let me see here again. Just looking at also on GBPUSD, this one also made a very good move to the upside, expecting it to come down for a deeper pullback, because this is a big move to this liquidity zone. It's a huge liquidity zone here, and it's a big move to this liquidity zone, expecting for the price to test and then to revert back. GJ also doing the same thing. We see that there is a big move. It's also trying to cross over from that level. So 15 minutes candle already had a crossover. And looking at gold, it's trying to pick up, waiting for an entry. And in the meantime, if you are enjoying the live session, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content. In addition to that, as you know that there is an NFP tomorrow and today also there is a high impact news. So with the NFP, you guys and girls, you can trade. There is a NFP coupon available every month. We give an NFP coupon that for those who are willing to be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you can learn and grow as a trader with me. You can see all the trade that I'm opening. You can experience, you can use all the trading tools that I'm using, including everything that we have, which is available. You can find the coupon below this video in the description. You can use it on the lifetime access, valid for 48 hours only. So if you are passionate about trading, that you can take that, and any question, don't hesitate to ask using the live chat. Now at the moment, gold, what we can see here I'm expecting to, so if we see that too much liquidity grab is happening, then we might see the market is trying to revert back again to the resistance level. So far showing a bit stronger movement. Big move on GJ, which is still moving in that direction. Look at the gold. Gold is completely a different pattern here. Big day for gold as well. Okay, so I will be trading gold here, guys. I will be opening buy on gold. My stop loss will be below, a bit bigger stop loss, so definitely you're not gonna take a big risk. I'll put the stop loss below all this low here, and we'll be targeting to this level, so which will be around 221, expecting it to bounce to the upside. So the take profit will be at 2040.50. 2040.50. So I'm buy on gold again, another buy, quite a few trades. This is how, when the market is volatile, I take. But as I mentioned, guys, anytime it might come down for a deeper liquidity gap. As you know, the liquidity gap is a big part of the game of trading. So make sure you are not doubling up your position, you are doing the proper risk management. And I always take a very, very smaller risk on my trade, so that I can, if in case not working out from the next trade, I can cover that up. So what I think, that gold should have an upside bias, but it could come down and take us out of the trade. So running on gold. And if you are enjoying the live session, don't hesitate to like and also subscribe to the channel. Press the bell notification so that you're not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. If we look at the 1 hour, here is the doji, and what is expecting for the price to go up to the 20 EMA zone where there is a liquidity. Now so you see the price was gathering liquidity here multiple times, which might take the price to reverse to this level here. So this is the point that is where high liquidity, and if it breaks down again, then it breaks down. If it isn't, then we can expect it to move up to this resistance level here. Now in the meantime, while gold is running, we will be looking at GJ, what it is doing here. GBPJPY, look at the lower time frame, it's pretty big movement. This one, sure if it is, it needs another move. If it moves, pretty big structure here, and yeah, I'm expecting gold to retest this level here. So there is a quite a few red candle, big drop, and after this drop below this level, it is expected for the price to go ahead and retest those zone. Now 1 hour candle closing in 7 minutes. Before the candle close, expecting for the price to break out, which is essential. This is some kind of initial bias. Okay, so hope that you are understanding how I am trading, why am I trading, and all these trade that I'm opening based on the strategy that currently also I'm teaching. So if you are our member, make sure you keep up to date all the strategies. Can you analyze? Yeah, absolutely. What pattern is that? Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much. So analysis, please. For explanation for 1 hour. Yeah, sure, absolutely. So expecting it to have a bounce to the upside, which you'll see eventually, and we could see, and because the market has come to this liquidity zone, expecting it to bounce back to the resistance, and then we might again return back. So basically here is we see the market is heading to the upside in that area. So where we can see the price is so you can see some movement. So GJ, the way GJ has made a move, it was a big gold. Also we need to see a very sharp bounce, otherwise it's gonna return back again. I'm just entering into the profit zone here. If you look at the daily chart, this is the daily chart here. It's essential that it's being able to break that high. Okay, so in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you learn the real trading, as I mentioned before. So if you are enjoying, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Now if it is not being able to break that high, there is a long weak candle in that resistance. The market became suddenly a bit slower, so I'm expecting a bit more stronger volatility. So do you think that it's gonna break again in that direction? What's your view on that? because if it reverse the way we see multiple, this candle here is multiple times the price gather liquidity. If it managed to break to the upside, then it's gonna go back to the resistance again. Gonna go back to the resistance again, otherwise it's gonna drop again. So it's forming quite a few long wick dodgy long wick candles in that area, expecting to so 1 hour candle. This is a 1 hour candle. Right before the 1 hour close, we want to see that the candle managed to go up and close as a bull candle, which we see some attempt. If this green candle is not being able to go up and break this resistance, then chances for the downside, we see that a move. So okay, candle closing, the price didn't close above. Okay, so you see that some okay, big move up, which is, let me see, yeah, we see candle close above. That's good. That's good. But I'm expecting it to go up, and expecting it to break out. Okay guys, so yeah, we see that the market is going in that direction. Not the not. From this double bottom, right? Cool, going up. Big day for us, guys. I hope that you're enjoying. Everyone, if you are on this trade, should be running in profit. This is a 1 hour candle. Now this is there is a risk in it. Let me see. Now this 5 minutes candle, expecting it to close above as a bull candle. If it is not, then it's the sign that we might see further downside. So wanna see that this one is closing as a bull candle, which we see eventually some movement. You wanna lose, you wanna take some peep, and if you are here for some peep, then say yes on the live chat, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification, and also if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading, there is a coupon available for you today, additional coupon that you can use, valid for 48 hours. I recommend you to join today to learn and grow as a trader. Now the point is that I want to see this one is going as a big bull. If not, then we need to exit with the current profit. I will give a shout out what I'm doing. Still 1 minute, 1.5 minutes I will be waiting for this candle to close. Wanna see that it's being able to bounce. Okay, if not, then even the price go the other way around. Come on, that's forming bearish price action. Okay, so this 5 minutes candle form bearish candle. I'm near my entry. Another side. Now the last chance for this trade to do what we will do. Let me see if it is going up. Here we see some improvement. We need to see very good movement. Okay, I'm not very happy with this price action. I'm at entry. I'm exiting the trade. I'm not happy. I'll be entering against break even. I'm out. Break even. I'll be entering again. Not very happy with the price action. Okay, so I'm out. Break even. Let me update that. I will be entering again. Might drop again. Okay, we will be entering again once you will find it. Looks to me that gold might drop further. Okay, let me leave that here. Okay, we'll be entering again once you will find that. Let me see in the meantime what happened with the GBPJPY. And this one, we could see another drop on gold, which eventually we could see. Pricing is still bearish. Okay, the market might be dropping down to the weekly support. Very crazy today. Market might eventually dropping down to the weekly support. Or it might try to form another candle to the upside. We'll be entering again once we will find that entry. See, the price is very manipulative today. Need to give me just a moment, guys. You'll see my display just for a moment. Pardon me. Okay, so you can see the display now. Okay, so here the price is most likely it will retest this level here again, and then we could see it's getting rejected. It's manipulating in that area. This is a resistance level. The price is approaching that. multiple times. What about the JPY pairs? GBPJPY is after this massive move, it's now dropping down again for deeper pullback. The question is later it will bounce or it's coming down for a pullback, so let's keep eye on that. This is the 15-minute chart on GJ. If we see the market has dropped below this support level, we'll look for entry. This is a move. Let's see how the price after a pullback, how that it is reacting. Gold is still in a consolidation here. I hope that there is no important news later, isn't it, guys? There's no important news on gold, right? We'll be entering again, so make sure you stay connected for entry, another entry like this. When it is not working, day trading needs patience. When it is not working, closing it break even will be completely fine. Or see here the way the price action form here, which is bearish in that area. If the price goes up one more time, which is less likely, then it will be a very good idea for another drop. But the way price action has formed here, expecting it to have an upside bias. So let's look at Forex Factory calendar. Okay, so there is a news. So there is a news in just 15 minutes, and then we'll see what happened. After the news, we'll look for entry. Let's see, because this news will basically give a big direction. And GBPJPY also has dropped well below. I think GBPUSD also, yeah, GBPUSD also has dropped well below. Because they are trending down, this move eventually has made the price to the baseline again. Emitter, please check NASDAQ. Yeah, not enough buying power. Yeah, yeah, not enough buying power. Yeah, absolutely, that's why we are out. Euro USD, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Employment, something from the market. Yeah, absolutely, this is why you are here. We are here. We need to get something from the market. We'll get that. No major news again. There is a news 130 unemployment claims here. There's one coming up in just a matter of 10 minutes. That will be showing us direction. But from the price action perspective, gold still maintaining that bearish price action, but with the news we could see that, you know, the change of game we could see. So GJ is doing the same thing here with this move on GJ. So basically has gone above, has reached the daily resistance, and now it's returning back again. It reached that daily resistance level, and now if we see that GBPJPY has given us double top or any kind of complete liquidity grab from that zone, we will be also looking for selling on that. GJ is, we look at the daily, from the daily it's still showing bearish, though price is below the daily 20 MA. Or if we see a very sharp rejection from the bottom, then we will be looking for buying based on how the price is doing. If it wants to go long, that means that if GBPJPY wants to appreciate, we could see it's going from here. But if it is not coming here, instead from here, we could see GJ after forming this liquidity candle here, we could see it's dropping down to the support level again. Depending on how the market will be doing. So you see that gold, it's consolidating here. Okay, it's not going anywhere, just moving in that zone. Can't anything expect better on gold. Instead, we will be looking for liquidity candle in any of them. So let me look at that euro dollar. Okay, and many of you have looked at euro dollar. You know, sometimes looking at multiple pairs, sometimes take a little bit of attention away from the one that we are looking to enter, so it's easy to lose focus. Focus is key, right? Focus is the key in trading. Not only in trading, you know, every aspect in our life, focus is key, because when you have that focus, then you can create anything. You can become trader, you can do anything, you can create anything, because it's all come from, you know, a high level of attention. Where the attention goes, energy goes, you know that very well. And you know, human attention is absolutely necessary, because it's more of understanding how attention brings the results, especially in trading. You see that it's very important. I'll be coming to euro dollar, just want to see how it's evolving here, and then we'll go back there. And there's a very strange correlationship between attention and emotion. Both of them are interrelated, and both of them understanding is very important for being a profitable trader, right? Because probably if you are new, you know that very well. Trader lose money for emotion. Probably you have heard a lot about it. How does this emotion plays the game of losing money in trading? Is because there is a relationship between attention and emotion, right? So what is emotion, right? If we ask this question, the emotion is anything that we focus on, because especially the attention will remain where there is emotion. And money is in fact a very highly emotional content, isn't it? Because when you are trading, it's your account balance is either going up or down. We see a big move on GJ here. See here on gold as well. Okay. So yeah, expecting it to deepen further. Okay guys, so yeah, this is very important. And you know that also it's important because when you have a clear plan in trading, you will be able to generate a different kind of emotion behind trading, because everything we do, there is an emotion behind it. Either you have a job, there is emotion behind it. When we look at the news on TV, there is emotion behind it. When we do a task, trading or anything, there is emotion behind it. So when you understand that, then we can create a different kind of emotion. When you write your trading plan and state it exactly what's the objective of your trading objective. So objective means like why you are trading. If you write it down, then you evoke emotion that will propel you towards overcoming the emotion that is causing to lose money in trading. So that's how you can do that. It's incredible. So it comes from the attention. So that's why see the market is from that level has managed to drop because of we saw there was a doji here where so the news is in 4 minutes. GBPJPY to drop in that level with this 20 EMA retest and even dropping further. Analyze GJ, yeah, absolutely, this is what we are doing. GBPJPY, if we look at the daily chart, let me delete all of them to do another analysis in the next 4 minutes. GBPJPY, I will be looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. Now from the monthly, this is the monthly bullish candle. There is a long wick at the top, healthy body. Today is the first day of the month, so first candle, first day, first session, not the first session, it's New York session, almost the last session. And once the market opened, we saw initial drop. The price now trying to bounce to the upside, but we have seen an news candle and then drop. So here, because it's the first day, we may not find a very clearer picture of how the market might be doing, but waiting for the price to go ahead and fill that long wick here. We look at the weekly here, you can see that from the weekly, this is a strong bullish move followed by weaker correction, and it might happen that if GJ is remaining bearish, because it formed weekly doji, it is also possible for GJ to drop back to that support level again. Now looking at the daily, here is the point to see what the market might be doing. As you can see, early today the price tested the daily resistance and then got rejection, right? Because it has consolidated long time, I think GJ might have a bit more downside here. If you look at the 15 minutes. If you look at the 15 minutes, you can see this is a news move. Direct hit to the resistance level and returning back again. So lower time frame price action will tell us exactly what might do. I think we could see that the price remaining bearish, while gold is maintaining that bearish price action. One more minutes for the news. For the GBPJPY, we will be entering once we will find entry. For me, it's bearish, but I don't want to say what level we'll be trading because we don't know when the price action will form to give us that entry according to our strategy. It's very important. Gold 3 minutes, creating a sell formation. Thank you. Please look at 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I don't look at 3 minutes. I look at up to 5 minutes. 3 minutes. It doesn't, the time frame that is mostly okay. We see that bounce. That's a big bounce. What's happening with GJ? Downside. Okay, so here is the price reach that 20 MA from the 15 minutes. So what's the data has come out? GBP dollar. So the forecast was 213k, actually is 224k, which is bad for DXY. The number actual less than forecast is good for currency, but now actual more than forecast. So that has lead DXY to downside. This is a very interesting structure. You can see DXY after reaching that resistance, we see it dropping. That might lead DXY to the downside. Or let's see how it does. I don't want to make a comment at the moment until we see clearer movement. Still bearish trend. I wouldn't say still going aggressively bullish. what gold is trying to bounce up that level, or it's a very unusual price action that I see. The GJ had a complete breakdown in that area. Complete breakdown, and this is a huge breakdown on GBPJPY. From that level, gold. Okay, so we need to see how the market does, and then we will be acting based on that. In the meantime, guys and girls, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out. And also, if you want to join us to learn the strategy, there is a coupon available for you today, NFP coupon, getting in expire in 48 hours. You can use that. You can find the coupon below this video in the description area. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me. Let me see here on this instrument, expecting dollar yen. The market is absolutely crazy in majority of the pairs. We see a big volatility. So once we will find what it is trying to do here, it's almost going to the daily resistance level. Big move. Now on GJ, which is completely different picture here. Finding a trade sometime essential that you guys keep patience, because according to JC Livermore, money comes from sitting, not from trading. So it's an metaphor. It means that when you sit, be patient, and the trade will come. So you need to look at the trade to come to you instead of let the trade you are swayed by it. Trade will come to you, and until it comes to us, we need to look at the market to give us entry. Now this is a huge bounce here on gold. Big move going back up to the resistance level. It's almost hitting the daily resistance. Here's that daily resistance level. Almost 4-hour 20 EMA. Retest and return back there. This is a big liquidity zone here. Huge liquidity grab from this 20 EMA zone, and so there is another liquidity zone here. So it's moving to another liquidity zone, which I'm expecting for the price to potentially, there is a potential for a reversal here, but at the moment this is a big bullish move, so we need to be a bit more cautious on that to see what the price is trying to do. And I hope that, guys, you are ready for NFP. Tomorrow NFP, today also big news, very volatile day and week, and let's catch some peeps. Let's catch some peeps in this. Manoj, 2-1 look like retest zone buy. Okay. Unemployment came out negative, that means that it's going upside. Very good prediction. Gold. Thank you, Farrell. Very good. Gold is moving. Yeah. Sell wave coming up. Yeah, so you see that now in this area, it's really pretty big move. GJ completed the other way around. So this is GBPJPY 15 minutes support. If we look at GBPJPY is coming to this level, I think we might see even a bounce possible. Now gold had a, this is the 5-minute chart. Now there are two probable scenarios: either the price is going back up to the resistance or it is returning back to that support level. Depending on how the market might be doing, we will be reacting to that. Okay, so I hope that you are enjoying the live session. Let me know if you are not enjoying. Might make it more interesting so that it becomes enjoying. If you are enjoying, hope that you guys can hear me. If you're enjoying, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Gold is currently highly bullish. For the short term, we see that there's a lot of manipulation. So until we see the market settle, we will be looking for potential price action. And I want to know, guys and girls, how long you are trading? How long is your experience? Are you trading from very early? Did anyone had a childhood hobby as a trade, like being a trader? Is anyone here who had a childhood hobby that you want to be a trader? Or anyone had ever have any gambling experience any time? There was a time when I had some gambling experience as well. So it's a part of trading. So anyone here who had a childhood habit to be a trader? Me? Okay, good, Leo. All right, so is it safe to sell GJ now? There's nothing safe in trading. Everything had a risk on it, so can't say that it's safe to sell GJ. But if you have a lot, you can sell. Now if you look at here, we see a big drop. I'm expecting it to drop down here, and then we'll be looking at, so 9 year. Okay, Niraj, 9 years of trading, very good. Anyone has longer time? Okay, we see candle close. Probably we'll find that entry. If we find, we will be definitely looking to it. little big run here. Red number with my with rubber and pencil in childhood everyone did at his school, and it's always part of the learning, isn't it? At his school doing that, because we have very good benefits for your session. Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, absolutely. That's the main intention here. Main goal is to help the trader who are coming in this live session. Thanks for mentioning. Yeah, absolutely. Good, Leo. 4 years. Okay. This is a nice sell area where trick trading 1.5 years. So young and experienced. So all trader we have here. That's good to hear that. There's a plenty of traders who are experienced and also young, which is very good to see that, because in trading it takes a little bit of time, right? It takes a little bit of time to be experienced, to learn the market, to develop the patience. In the beginning of the trading career, the biggest struggle comes into overcome over trading and FOMO trading. All right, so this is the two main important part, and also looking at bigger picture is the key. Doing the risk management is absolutely important. So to master that trading psychology, to be able to hold a trade and then to be profitable over the long term, the best way is to look at bigger picture and then looking at the smaller picture as well, which is very important. So when you combine that bigger picture with the smaller picture, then you can see which way you are going, and that helps you to navigate every day the emotion coming with the trading. So when you reflect on everyday's trading and emotion, then it becomes much easy to handle. So that's why it's important that you keep eye on your trading journal also, and when there's a bad day, there could be a bad day and good day. When there's a bad day, it's best not to trade on that day. Okay, or maybe just asking yourself a question: what's the reason behind the trade? So let's see now here, because if you don't ask what is the reason behind the trade, probably something happened during the day that is affecting your trading today, which is very common to happen. So now let's find out gold. I don't see any light on dropping, but if it drop, we'll see that. It's an absolutely big move happen. Okay, GBPJPY has formed another bearish candle here. It was my. May I know why exactly you quit your last gold trade? Qazi Hassan Habib. Thank God. I was reading. It's like, boss, may I know why you exactly quit your last job? Anyway, we'll be discussing on that. So I quit my last gold trade is because, let me explain that fact, and then we will be looking at here. Okay? So if you look at in what situation I have quit my job, right? I quit my job is because I wanted to be a full-time trader, and then where I just quit my trading and went back to the job again, and then I quit the job. What happened? Just come back to trading again, and then I quit trading, went back to the job. So after going back and forth, then finally I settled in trading. So it takes a little bit of time. Okay, so if you look at in this candle, why did I quit that trade is because there is a doji here. So if you look at this resistance, what I expected on the lower time frame when I opened the trade is for the price to go up and then close that candle above. Okay, so but it didn't. Instead, we saw that there is a long wick candle, multiple dojis. So this from the technical perspective, because the trend is down, highly likely that we could see the price is coming down. Okay, and it did, but the news changed the game, and finally it might even, you see, it dropped even. Exactly. Now it might even drop back again. That's a later story, but for the time being we saw that bounce from that level. The news has changed the game. Let's see how it can capitalize on that. And in the meantime, anything you set in your mind, just don't quit. Okay, don't quit. It's gonna happen. Being a profitable trader is reality. You can achieve the financial freedom that you are dreaming. You can achieve, absolutely. Just the thing only you need to make sure is that you are not quitting. All right, quitter never wins, winner never quit. So now here is what we see is consolidating, right? There is a potential for a drop. Potential, I'm not saying it's gonna drop, but there is a potential. Let's take that potential, one more trade from here. I'll be putting my stop loss again above this high, which will be around 28 pip. Stop loss, bit more downside from here, and TP target will be taking up to here. If it drops, then we'll be taking the full profit on that. So we'll be around, in that trade will be around 24 pip stop loss. I'll explain later why I'm opening. I'm always doing late. Why I enter late? When I say I will short, the market moves and then it just goes up again for a deeper pullback, making me a little bit in a drawdown. It happens all the time. Anyway, what we can do about the market does what it wants to do. So expecting it to have a downside bias here. I see multiple liquidity gap at the top. It's a very unusual move from the 4-hour resistance. It got primarily rejection, expecting it to drop down again to this liquidity zone. Okay, we see some downside as expected. Okay, so let's catch some peep, and if you want to catch that peep, also give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's see how the market does here. So the reason there is a multiple liquidity gap here. So if it is a fake move, then we could see the price even dropping back to this support level. Pin minutes close, and then on 30 minutes closed as a it's like a 4-hour candle closed. As I expected, I didn't realize there's a 4-hour candle close. Anyway, we will be, once the price come in profit, there's a 4-hour candle closed. Okay, here is keeping focus is very important, and again wrong side on the trade. I'm out on the trade. Didn't work out. Okay, so it did not work out, and let's hope with that on the, just keep manipulating in that area. Someday we will be seeing like that. So as there is a 4-hour close, that candle okay, so we might see that now it's gonna revert back to the resistance. Okay, so if we look at GJ, also form a bearish candle. So almost nearly end of the session. We had good day, some day didn't work out, some day work out. Hope that you guys always remaining in control and doing the risk management properly when you are opening the trade. And yeah, it's the I missed the timing on the 4-hour candle close. Okay, I was expecting it to drop in that direction, but it didn't look that the 4-hour candle is closing. I lose the focus here. So no problem, we will be looking to next trade coming up again, and we'll be covering on that trade. Until that, stay well, stay happy. See you again trading live, and take it easy. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.